And we welcome you back to the 2023 Single A State Tournament brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming live on mylocalradio.com. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Elon Oliff. Soon I'll be joined by Cody Beers here in the Union broadcast booth. And it's an elimination game, game 2 of 4, but the final elimination game of day number 2, featuring the Eastern number 4 Sheridan Jets and the Western number 3 Lovell Mustangs. We had a great first game of the day, went into extra innings, and we'll tell you all about it when we come back after this. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Our scene set today brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. And joined now by Cody Beers in the Union broadcast booth. We've got a quick turnaround, 12 minutes until the next game. So really quick, let's recap that first game. And man, unfortunately, Green River going home. They scored 17 runs in their 2 games here at State. But what perseverance showed by Torrington, down late, but coming back and winning it 11-8 in 8 innings.
Well, Torrington just could have laid down and lost today and went home after that loss to Cody yesterday, but they kept fighting, and it was some big rallies and then that big 8th inning on basically unearned runs that led to the win. So Torrington moves on, and here at Ernie Rodolini Field, we'll be seeing the Sheridan Jets and the Lovell Mustangs. Both of these teams like the color red, but today Lovell wearing all white uniforms, I believe, unless they're going to put on tops that are red. Sheridan will wear their red tops, white pants with blue sleeves trimmed in white. And the Jets hoping to stay alive in the state tournament and be the only Sheridan team still playing baseball, because the Troopers were upset yesterday. Again, probably upset twice, but Gillette moves on in that AA tournament and sent the number 1 seeded Troopers back to Sheridan County.
That is our scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. When we come back, we'll have more of the pregame show, brought to you by Big Country Properties. Bobby Dalzall, we make it happen. 307-782-3556. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Championship live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical and cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Covelos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uinta County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
And we welcome you back to the Union Broadcast Booth 2023 Single A State Tournament presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com. Usually about this time we would have the Jake Major Bullock Agency pregame coaches show, but with it being tournament play, it's kind of hard to catch the coaches before these games. We want to leave them alone, let them take care of their job. But we do want to thank Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming for his support not only of this broadcast, but of 307 Baseball, the podcast as well. The Bullock Agency, for when benefits matter. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will get our keys to the game. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA. Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Teams are being introduced right now as we go to our Keys of the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers. They also do cattle guards and critter ladders. That's Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515. And for the Keys of the Game, Cody Beers, you got to think for Lovell, it's just keep doing what you did. You barely lost a pitcher shootout, but maybe you want to put it more than one run up on the board for the Mustangs today.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Manufacture some runs. You've got to figure out a way to score because your pitching's there. And for Sheridan, they got to kind of try to come back from that late game last night and keep it rolling. So Lovell probably got the momentum coming in here. Tough loss yesterday. Lot to play for because you get a date tomorrow in that 1 o'clock game.
Let's go ahead and move on to our Varsity Inc. team intros. And when you look at the teams coming in here, actually, we have not got that updated yet. I knew I forgot something. But the Varsity Inc. starting lineup. So let's go ahead and hear that starting lineup for the designated visiting team, the Sheridan Jets.
Yeah, for the Sheridan Jets, it'll be Will Greer leading off in center field, Jack Melger in right field, Tanner Hamrick at shortstop. It'll be Dominic DeStefano at second base. Blaine Phillips will catch. Triton Majory, a designated hitter today. Ethan Harris at first base. Ty Leach at third base, and Gunnar Lamb in left field. Pitching today will be Carter Maslowski, and as I said, the designated hitter in place today for Sheridan. And in the field for Lovell, Carlos Rodriguez at shortstop, Cale Wright at third base. It'll be Alex Hedges in left field, Tucker Jackson in center, Leif Files on the mound today, Beto Diaz-Rios at first base, Cash Wasner at he's behind the plate. He's catching Rocco Rail at second base. Made some great plays yesterday, the young man, and Jacob Bischoff in right field. And as we said, Leif Files on the mound. So today it's Files versus Maslowski.
That is your starting lineups presented today by Varsity Inc. in Evanston, Wyoming. For all your Evanston Red Devil gear and really any type of custom shirt, camp shirts, I've seen them do those. Team shirts, contact Varsity Inc. in Evanston, Wyoming. Right there in downtown Evanston. So here we go, and Cody, going to turn it over to you and tell you right now, though, as the color commentator, Leif Files had a heck of a showing against Evanston on night one of the districts tournament. Just absolutely pitched lights out. And when you look at this Lovell team, you get a lot of other guys making headlines. You've got Carlos Rodriguez, Tucker Jackson, but I'm telling you, Leif Files is definitely one of those guys that you have to keep your eye on as well. Files on July 19th against the Outlaws in that opening night matchup in Lovell at the district tournament.
Jets coached by Cody Koch and Caden Steele today, and of course Lovell manager is Mike Jameson. As we get ready to roll here, it'll be Sheridan. Will Greer will lead it off for the Jets.
Leif Files went all 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned, 6 strikeouts to only 1 walk.
Wow. Jack Melzer going to stand on deck, and Tanner Hamrick will bat third in this lineup. First pitch from Files is outside, ball 1, as the wind kind of picking up here. It's swirling around Thorne-Rider Stadium.
Literally picked up right as that first pitch was thrown.
1-0 count. Pitch from Files inside. Ball 2. Wind swirling a bit. We were expecting some rain. Did not get it, but it's overcast and cool, and we like it. And he called first strike. It'll go 2-1 on Will Greer. Lovell coming off that 2-1 loss yesterday, and that's a head scratcher when you're a coach. Feel like you've done about everything you can do. That ball low, and the count goes 3-1 on Greer.
I would say 98% of the chance you only allow 2 runs, you're winning that game.
Files.
Fortunately, they ran into a buzzsaw of their own.
All 4. So a game-opening walk delivered by Files. Will Greer will head down to first. Wind whipping along out there, probably 20, 25 miles an hour from the first base side toward the left side, and then it starts coming in this way. So Greer with a good lead off first, and Files in the stretch. We'll get a bunt from Jack Melger. They'll throw to first for the out and move Greer to second on the sacrifice bunt. So that'll bring to the plate the shortstop, Tanner Hamrick.
Number 2, Tanner Hamrick.
It's the Hamrick name associated with umpiring here in Sheridan, now running the board, and now the younger Hamrick at shortstop. Files will look towards second. Greer off second, and he fouled back to the screen by Hamrick. 0-1 count. Seeing a few jackets here in the stands.
Starting to feel a little bit like early season.
I'm liking this cool weather. Home plate umpire Frisco Saunders from Riverton tells the on-deck batter for Sheridan to pick up the ball he laid on the ground. Files got a blue baseball glove. Pitch on the way is going to be a called strike. Hits that outside corner with the fastball, and count goes 0-2 on Hamrick. And now no time called. Third baseman Cale Wright comes over to the pitcher. Greer sees it and steals third base.
That is heads up base running by Greer.
Yeah, no time called on the play, and man, you do not want to leave a base unattended. That's what happened there. Fun base running by Greer. Files on the pitch. Ball goes outside. Ball 1. So Melger all the way to third base. I'm sorry, he was out. Greer to third base. Walked. Got second on the bunt. Now stole the base. And now here's a fly ball lifted right side out of play by Hamrick. So already Jets runner in scoring position. Probably wearing the dirtiest pants on the field. And the game just started. Here's a single up the middle, and the Jets will be on the board with 1 out in the first as Greer, with nifty base running, scores the game's first run for the Jets. RBI single for Tanner Hamrick. Dominic, I got to get that right. DeStefano, the cleanup hitter for Sheridan. My penmanship not very good in my book here. Files looks toward first. Big lead off first for Hamrick. And a big cut by DeStefano. Strike 1.
Just getting underway in Jackson. It's Gillette and Casper in an elimination game. Well, yeah, an elimination game. Winner will play for a state championship.
Boy, big game. 2 big powerhouse teams in the state of Wyoming. Here's Files' pitch. It'll break across the outside corner. About 40 miles an hour. That one took a while to get there. So 2 strikes on DeStefano. 1 out. Top of the first. Sheridan already in the lead, 1-0. They only scored 1 run last night in a 7-1 loss to Powell. Files just off the outside corner, fastball. Count goes 1-2. Files Got the face paint on. He'll look toward first and come set. And we'll get a foul right side toward this Troopers practice facility. And out of play. So count stays 1-2 on DeStefano, the second baseman for the Jets. Hamrick might see him start here. He's got a big lead. He's off and running. And it'll be a foul ball right side, so he'll have to head back to first and start again. Getting a huge lead. Clear out past the crease. Probably 10, 11 feet off first base. DeStefano back in. And Files sets. He'll throw to first that time. Try to keep Hamrick honest. You want to test that catcher's arm as quickly as possible, because that opens up all kinds of possibilities if you're able to steal. Hamrick again off and running. Pitch is going to go high. Catcher's got a double pump, and Hamrick in easy with the steal.
Cody, we got to make some clarification here. So, yes, this game is being played in Sheridan, but Lovell is the designated home team. That's why in the top of the first we have the Jets batting with the Mustangs in the field right now.
So Hamrick with the stolen base. Yeah, all of these games after day one are coin flips. So fly ball lifted into left field and deep, all the way back off the wall goes DeStefano. Hamrick's going to come around and score, and it'll be a stand-up RBI double for Dominic DeStefano.
Great hit towards the left field wall. Sure, he wanted to put a little bit more over that thing, but hey, that'll work. They'll get the job done.
Yeah, Sheridan on fire to start this first inning. 2 runs across. 2 hits. Hamrick with a single and an RBI, and now DeStefano with a double and an RBI. There's Blaine Phillips from the left side. First pitch, outside, ball 1.
Well, Files has got to figure out a way to get these last 2 outs and bring it back in.
You know, no pressure on this young man. His dad's a Wyoming American Legion Hall of Famer. His uncle's a American Legion Hall of Famer. And the longtime coach here in Sheridan, as he fouls it out of play along the left side. Count goes 1-1. Phillips' baseball DNA runs deep in this family.
Of course, Ben Phillips was the manager of the Troopers for a very long time.
Yeah, it looked like a broken bat almost, a little dribbler. They'll try to get, and they're going to say safe at first as Blaine Phillips will beat out the infield play. Files all the way across, just did not get the ball in time, so that'll be a infield single for Blaine Phillips.
That was quite literally a tie goes to the runner type situation. Files and Phillips arriving almost simultaneously.
That'll move DeStefano to third base, so first and third situation, and we're going to see the designated hitter, Triton Madry. 1 out here in the top of the first, already 2 runs across for the Sheridan Jets. Files pitches fastball, goes high, about letter high on Madry. Not much sunshine left as we're completely overcast in Sheridan. Second pitch right down the middle, called strike 1. Runners at the corners. DeStefano with that double moved over to third. He's at third. Phillips at first. And it's going to be a foul ball, just foul, over the third base. That could have scored a run. So Madry now facing a 1-2 count for the Jets.
And Madry just kind of flared that one over into right field, or left field rather.
One and two count on the number 6 hitter in the Jets lineup. Top of the first. Files. And it'll be a hit. He'll look toward first and get the out at first. Look back the third guy and saved a run there with a nice play. So 2 outs on the 1-3 play. And that'll bring to the plate Ethan Harris.
It was a good-looking move there by Files to just let him know that he was ready to deliver that throw if he needed to.
First baseman for the Jets. Harris steps in, runners second and third. And the outside corner is clipped. Strike one, as with Phillips ending up at second base. We've got 2 runners in scoring position. Files delivers. Ball through the hole. It's going to be knocked down by Rodriguez. That'll score 1. Probably saved the second run. And another single. This one by Harris translates to an RBI. And a 3-0 lead for the Sheridan Jets.
That was a great play by Rodriguez at short. We've seen him do that all year, year in, year out, as Coach Mike Jameson's going to come in and talk with his team here. He just took the ball from him.
4 hits in the first. Yeah, Files, they're going to try something different with a 3-0 lead. Sheridan Jets come out on fire in this first inning.
Go and take a break. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Y-Hi, "We're with you" is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Welcome back. Ernie Rodolini Field at Thorne-Rider Stadium, and we've got a pitching change for Lovell, as coming on to throw is Alex Hedges. He comes in from left. We'll get Lane File going to right field, and I believe Jacob Bischoff goes to left for the Mustangs. 8th hitter in this lineup, third baseman Ty Leach steps in for the Jets.
All right, now it's going to be up for Hedges. He kind of has almost a sidearm type delivery. You watch him, he reaches way back there. Might be time for the runner at first to move over to second.
Harris, decent lead off first. Big cut for Leach, strike 1. A high fastball, and man, it's hard to lay off that high fastball if it's coming right at eye level. You see it so well. Hedges, not exactly the scenario you want to enter as a relief pitcher. And we'll get a ground ball. Dribbles up toward third. Cale Wright throws it over the top of first base. 1 run across. We'll get the second run coming in, and it's going to be a coast play at home and safe at home. That throw came from way out there in right field. And so 2 guys score for Sheridan. I did not see it until the tag was applied. So 2 runs score. Melger scores and Blaine Phillips score. And that's going to go down as an error on the third baseman. But 2-run error, which is extremely costly. Ty Leach goes all the way around to third base, and 5 runs are across in the top of the first with 2 outs here. And boy, Gunnar Lamb, the batter for Sheridan. It could not go any better for the Jets. They would have hoped for a big first inning, but usually in the state tournament, it doesn't happen. Gunnar Lamb, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, reminder that the winner of this game will play the loser of Douglas Cody at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, so you've got to take advantage of things while you can, because you don't want to meet either of those teams in a loser-out game, but unfortunately that's the way the bracket shapes up. Here's the pitch from Hedges right down the middle, called strike 2 on Lamb.
Today we got 4 games, 1 in the books already. Tomorrow we'll have 3.
Pitch goes in, strike 2, and the count goes full, 3-2. Excuse me, I missed that count. I'm looking right through the pole at the scoreboard. Pitch goes high, and Gunnar Lamb's going to draw a walk, and officially Sheridan has batted around in this first inning. 5 runs across. Ethan Harris at third, and now Gunnar Lamb at first, and back to the top of the order we go with Will Greer. Greer would walk, he would pull off a nifty steal, and then he would come home on a hit. And now the leadoff hitter steps back in. First pitch, called strike 1 on Greer. So a lot of action for the Sheridan Jets here in the top of the first. This first inning taken nearly 20 minutes so far, and we don't have but 2 outs. Hedges will get a ground ball by Greer. Carlos Rodriguez throws it over to first and ends this first inning. But what a first inning it was for Sheridan. 5 runs across. The first 5 batters in the Sheridan Owners score. It's 5-0.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Y-High, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-High. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhigh.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Welcome back, Ernie Rodolini Field. And we've got just a beautiful day for baseball. It's overcast and much cooler than yesterday, right around 80 degrees. And that turf, the main thing we talked about yesterday. At one point yesterday, it was 110 on the turf. Whew. And that was before the 4 o'clock game. And I can tell you, when I walked out of here at about 6:30 last night, I was hot and I was tired. And you still had to stay for another game.
Yeah, it was a fun day, a long day, but a fun day. I'm happy that day 1 is in the books. It's always good when you're at a place for multiple days and you've already got the hotel check-in part. So when you're done tonight, you can just go straight to the hotel.
And you've already got the AC set, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah. So Lovell in the white uniforms with the outline numbers. I'm glad they're not playing football.
Whew.
That would be difficult on a Friday night to see that. But Carlos Rodriguez, the leadoff hitter, shortstop, will step in. He's a fun guy to watch, and I believe this Carlos is at the end of his Legion baseball eligibility. And the pitcher for Sheridan is Maslowski.
Whoa.
There's a deep hit right off the bat, but drifting back, making the catch in left field is the left fielder Gunnar Lamb, 1 out. So big fly ball by Rodriguez. It's got to make the other hitters think, well, we can hit this guy. Third baseman Cale Wright steps in. And Wright singles on the first pitch into right field.
I was going to say they're going to need some hits, down 5 early.
So Lovell with its first hit here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. And the pitcher steps in, who came on in relief of Leif Files. It'll be Alex Hedges.
It's got to be an interesting feeling. I mean, I didn't pitch when I played, but coming in the first inning thinking, all right, I thought I was playing outfield. Now I'm playing pitcher the rest of the game.
Hedges, another fly ball to left field. Gathered in by Lamb, and we've got 2 outs. So Lovell comes out swinging just like they did yesterday. And we've got 2 outs. Tucker Jackson, pitcher from yesterday, center fielder today, steps in.
Pitched a great game against Casper, just on the wrong side of that pitcher's duel.
First pitch, caught the outside corner, strike 1. And man, if you want to live there, Frisco Saunders will ring him up. Here's Maslowski. And another deep fly out toward right field. It'll be hauled in. And Lovell goes on 3 fly balls in the first. It's 5-0. We're back for the second.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe.
I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family.
I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pokes, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Do some good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Rodolini Field here on a afternoon ball game, and flying out on the second pitch of the inning is Jack Malzer. He's now 0 for 1 in the ball game. That'll bring up Tanner Hamrick, who had an RBI single in that 5-run first inning for Sheridan.
Our Kazine's Ace fan cam brought to you by Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston, giving us a chance to highlight these awesome fan bases. Of course, Sheridan right in their own backyard as we're playing here in Sheridan at Thorne-Rider Ballpark. And then Lovell, not very far away either, but a big thank you to each and every one of these fan bases for coming, and a thank you to you for tuning in.
1 ball, 1 strike after that high and inside pitch. Moved Hamrick off the plate, and now Hedges delivers outside, ball 2. Breeze now blowing straight in out of center field, and Hamrick will ground toward that hole at short. Rodriguez with the catch and throw, and a beautiful play from the shortstop for the Mustangs. 2 outs.
How many times have we seen Rodriguez in his career make that play just look so easy, and that is not an easy play to make at all.
Love to see that backhand play and then the big throw. Here's Dominic DeStefano. Fano with that two-run double in the first. And he called first strike. So it's good to see Hedges bounce back and get things on the right side for the Lovell defense. Here with 2 outs.
For Leif Files, he goes 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned.
Ground ball left side to Cale Wright. He'll throw across the lane. 3 up, 3 down for the Sheridan Jets in the second.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Hey, we're dancing here at Ernie Rodolini Field. Good music playing in the background. I was taking it in until Elin woke me up. 5-0 lead for the Sheridan Jets. And Lovell, well, they'll bring Leif Files, the right fielder, to the plate. Files, a rough outing in the first inning. And, you know, Jameson's been around long enough. He's like, I'm just going to get him out of here and let him reset for tomorrow if we need him.
Yeah, it's a good move. And he was very productive at the plate, so this could be an opportunity for him to help himself out. Right now he does, unfortunately, look to be taking the loss, but still a lot of game left, especially in this one.
Well, Lovell's got to get the sticks going. Only scored 1 run yesterday, and now trail 5-0 here as Files steps in. Beta Diaz-Rios waits on deck, the big first baseman for the Mustangs. Here's the first pitch delivered outside, ball 1. And that pitcher for Sheridan, we haven't called him much today because he got out of it quick. Carter Maslowski, he'll deliver the 1-0 pitch. It'll be grounded, picked up by the third baseman, pitched across, and 1 out. Nice play that time by the Sheridan third baseman, Ty Leach. So 1 out for Lovell as Diaz-Rios will step in. Diaz-Rios had a hit yesterday. Been a clutch hitter. Big man. And he'll ground foul left side. Plays power forward in basketball. Are you surprised by that?
Not at all.
Lineman for Grable. Is a Grable buff.
We saw him run almost headlong into the fence to chase a foul ball yesterday.
And the fence lost. Here's a foul ball hit right side into the parking lot. Got umpires over here taking things in. They'll work the 4 and 7 o'clock games today. Looking pretty casual right now. So 0-2 count on Rios. Here's Maslowski's pitch. It'll go high. A little bit outside. Umpire thought about it, but it was chest high. Maslowski bringing the heat. Actually, that was a breaking pitch. It'll bounce outside of home plate. Ball 2. Bottom of the second. Lovell looking to get things going here with 1 out. And Rios singles into left field. And the big man with his first hit of the ball game.
We mentioned it yesterday. He had a slow start to the regional or district tournament last week. Didn't have a very successful game at the plate yesterday, but then again, not a lot of people did against Tanner Hagar. But now he's getting the bat going, and when he can get the bat going, it's usually good things for the Mustangs.
Cash Wasner in, the catcher for this Lovell team, and first pitch, strike 1. So 1 out. Diaz-Rios off first base. He'll dive back in. And, when you're a big guy, it doesn't look pretty. I just want everybody to know I know that because I grew up wearing Husky-sized pants. So, Maslowski, it'll be a foul ball left side, and it'll go out of play as Wasner will head back toward home plate with an 0-2 count.
Great hustle by Lamb over in left field. Almost got to that.
You see the little guys like the Lales in the last game. When they dive in head first, they're right back up. When you're a big guy, it takes just a moment. Wipe the pieces of rubber out of your mustache now. Here's a ground ball right side. They're going to try to turn two. They'll get the out at second base on the nice turn there by the second baseman, DeStefano. And going down at second base is Diaz-Rios on the fielder's choice. So Wasner now at first with 2 outs. That'll bring up Rocco Rail, the second baseman. He'll single into right field. And the little man with the stick. We saw some nifty fielding from that second baseman yesterday for Lovell, and he'll single here with 2 outs.
Turned to double play, also made a hard ground ball stop against Casper yesterday.
So runners first and second, and we'll see Jacob Bischoff now in left field for Lovell. Big cut, strike 1.
Carlos Rodriguez stands on deck. If you can get to him with bases loaded, that'd be a big opportunity for the Mustangs.
0-1 count on Bischoff. Maslowski in the stretch. He'll bounce that one just over home plate. Count goes 1-1. Runners first and second. Pitch goes outside. Ball 2. Carter Maslowski pitching today for the Jets. Got through a reasonably easy first inning. And here's a pitch inside from Maslowski. So count goes 3-1 on Bischoff. Got that first strike and now 3 straight balls. Opportunity here possibly for Lovell to load the bases. Ball goes inside on Bischoff, and just like that, gotta hate saying that. That's such a prop thing that I just said. Try to fix that. That's a walk. Bischoff to first, and we'll get a trip to the mound by a Lovell assistant coach. Bases loaded for Lovell here in Sheridan. We'll keep it here as now Carlos Rodriguez with that big fly ball into left field to open the game. With an opportunity to drive in some runs for the Mustangs. They trail Sheridan 5-0. And can't say enough about the work that the folks in Sheridan have done on this field.
Yeah.
Elin, I mean, they hosted the AA state tournament last year. Now have the A-State tournament, and why not showcase one of the best venues for baseball in Wyoming?
Absolutely. I mean, the AA state tournament here last year was one to remember, and so far this single A state tournament has been absolutely fantastic as well.
There's Rodriguez, big cut, foul ball, just left to third base, and a nice job fielding by the former Pal legend, Mike Jamison. He's still got it. 0-1 count on Rodriguez. Bases juiced with Mustangs. Pitch goes inside, ball 1.
Pal manager Jason Borders trying to become the first, I believe the first Pal coach since Jamison to win a state championship with the Pioneers.
Foul ball lifted right side. It'll drift over toward the fence, and offering a good battle on that one. Almost got it. Was the right fielder, Jack Melzer.
I could be wrong, though, on that historical note, though.
I don't remember. I'm going to have to look that up, see when the last state championship occurred for the Pioneers. Here's Maslowski. And it's going to be a sharp hit. It's going to end up being a single. as Rodriguez hit it off Maslowski's leg. He's trying to walk it off. We'll get a quick trip to the mound by the coach. Now Maslowski down on his backside. That one hurt. It hit right back there by the Achilles tendon on the back of his right foot.
That's something you never want to see. And it's just one of those deals where ball got redirected back towards him. And he's up on his feet, so that's a good sign. But
officially, that'll go as an RBI single for Carlos Rodriguez, and Lovell on the board here in the second. But more importantly, how is Carter Maslowski? He wants to step up on the mound and throw a warm-up pitch. You got to wonder if that Achilles tendon will tighten up after taking a shot off the bat of Rodriguez.
Well, now the question is if he can go, is it going to tighten up throughout the game? Does this shorten him a little bit more than what it would have been?
Maslowski not batting in this game either, so this is his opportunity to stretch it out. It looks like he's all right.
Yeah, he's delivering pretty well, and I think that's all the umpires were there to see. All right, let's see what this looks like, and he's like, see, I'm doing okay.
They'd be calling for an ambulance if it would have been me, I can tell you that. So Cale Wright steps in. Bases still juiced, one across here in the second. We've got Rocco Rail at third, Jacob Bischoff at second, and Carlos Rodriguez after that RBI single. He's at first. First pitch is a ball on the inside of the plate.
Great stop by Phillips there. He had to kind of fall to his side in order to get it.
Maslowski's pitch will go outside, ball 2. So Lovell trying to do something here with 2 outs. Climb back into this. It's a 5-1 ball game. Maslowski's pitch, and it kisses that outside corner. Strike 1. So the Grable third baseman would single on the only pitch he saw in the first inning. Next pitch is going to be delivered into center for a single. 2 runs will score. And the throw goes toward third. 2-run single for Cale Wright. You got to wonder if Maslowski thought, oh, God, here comes another baseball. But Cale Wright with that 2 RBI single. And so Lovell is pushed across 3 runs here, Elin, with 2 outs.
Looking a little familiar to the other game that we saw around this time yesterday.
And I think we're going to get a coaching or a pitching change here, possibly. Maslowski now reaching down, holding on to that leg, and we are going to get a pitching change. So we'll go with it here on mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2023 Single A State Tournament presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Welcome back, Ernie Rodolini Field. Pitching change as Tanner Hamrick comes on. We'll get those defensive substitutes here in a minute as Elin looking in on Game Changer. But Hamrick will come on to pitch. Maslowski took that hard hit one bouncer off the leg, and he just couldn't go. He was limping as he left the field. So Hamrick going to come on in relief with 2 outs. Already 4 runs across. Is it 4? 3 runs across for Lovell. And the bases have runners at first and second. First pitch from Hamrick. Called strike on Alex Hedges. Hedges, the 8th batter of the second inning. Sorry about that.
Resetting the defensive alignment. You've got Madry at first, DeStefano at second, Greer at third, Leach at third, Lamb in left, Eris at center, and Melger in right.
So Greer at shortstop. Here's the pitch from Hamrick. We'll get a ground ball toward Greer. He's going to drop the ball, try to go to his knee. It'll bounce off his glove, so everyone's safe. That'll be an infield single for Alex Hedges.
So Eris is actually in right, and Melger is in center.
Okay. So bases loaded again with Lovell Mustangs after that infield single. And we'll get the 9th batter of this inning, the cleanup hitter, Tucker Jackson. First pitch from Hamrick goes low, ball 1.
Tucker already had a big playoff moment last night pitching for the Lovell Mustangs, only allowing 2 runs in that one.
There's going to be a pass ball, gets past the catcher and scoring from third easily, Carlos Rodriguez. So Lovell mounting a big comeback as all the runners move up. Now runners second and third, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike on Tucker Jackson. So things happening here as Rodriguez scores on the pass ball. Pitch goes low from Hamrick, and the count goes 2-1, 3-0. Really? Okay, 3-0. And ball 4 to Tucker Jackson, loads him up again. And we're going to start through this Lovell lineup for the second time here in the second inning.
Your stat sheets are all sorts of messed up for both sides now.
Yeah, Leif Files will step in. Leif's got to be smiling here a bit. His teammates have bailed him out after that rough first inning. So Hamrick trying to work fast. Files says, hold on a second here. He calls time. So Files now in the box. He's ready. Pitch from Hamrick. Breaks high, ball 1. Hamrick throws a few more breaking pitches than Maslowski. Hamrick will come set. Bases loaded. Next pitch, low, ball 2. With a walk, Lovell could tie it up here in the second. Hamrick comes set for the Jets. Pitch on the way, goes inside.
Ooh, that almost got him.
Count now 3-0 on Leif Files. Files grounded out to third his first time up. And ball 4 on 4 pitches. That's an RBI for Files. And we're tied up here in the second with 2 outs. I would not have guessed this would happen, but who would have thought that Maslowski would have left with an injury after being hit with that pitch. We've got Beta Diaz-Rios. He would start it off with a single about 15 minutes ago, it seems like. First pitch, strike 1. So Hamrick back in the... And delivers a pitch. Called strike 1, or strike 2, excuse me, on Diaz-Rios. Bases loaded with Mustangs. Hamrick's pitch on the way. It'll break outside of the zone. Ball 1. Right now, if you're Sheridan, you just want to get out of this inning.
And they're in a situation that Lovell found themselves in.
And a swinging strike 3 as Hamrick delivers the fastball and ends the bleeding for Sheridan. But Lovell comes up with 5 runs in the second. They send 10 batters to the plate. Actually, 11 batters to the plate. We'll be back.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Ernie Rodolini Field. Hey, the sun's back out. The blue sky's starting to break out, and watch the temperature climb here. And we've watched it climb for each team. We're tied 5 apiece. Both teams have batted around, and Alex Hedges now will step in. He'll face Blaine Phillips, who singled in the first. Wasn't a hard hit, but Phillips got the single and kept that 5-run first inning going for Sheridan.
Update over at Double-A. Casper leads Gillette 1-0 entering the third inning as well, so they're in the exact same spot as we are.
Good ball game. A lot on the line in that one, too. Chance at playing for a state championship. Here's a ball delivered by Hedges and a 2-0 count. 3-0 count, on Phillips. Phillips will walk on 4 pitches. So here we go again. Base runners on for the Sheridan Jets. And we'll get first baseman Triton Madry. Madry started this game at designated hitter. And he had to come in when Carter Maslowski left after getting hit in the back of the leg by a sharp hit by Carlos Rodriguez. So leading off first, Blaine Phillips. And Hedges delivers the first pitch. It'll hug that outside corner, called strike 1 on Madry. Madry would ground out to the pitcher in the first inning. Here's Hedges. He'll come set. And we'll get a fly ball lifted into the infield. Diaz Rios settles under it. Can of corn, 1 out.
Next up, number 13, Ethan Harris.
So 1 out, and we'll get Ethan Harris. Harris would single, make it all the way to third base in that first inning.
Cody resetting the defensive alignment for the Mustangs. You've got Beto Diaz-Rios at first, Rail at second, Rodriguez at short, right at third. We'll give you the outfield after the first pitch.
There's Hedges in the stretch. He'll step off the back of the rubber and reset as Phillips. Not sure if he's much of a danger to steal, but he had a good lead. Hedges looks, delivers outside, ball 1.
Bischoff in left, Jackson in center, and Files in right.
Of course, Leif Files, the starter for Lovell. Hedges came on in relief in that first inning. Pitch from Hedges, called strike, and then Phillips with the delayed steal. He'll go in underneath the tag by Rail, and he's safe at second base. Nice call there, keeping Lovell on their toes as that delayed steal lands Blaine Phillips at second base.
Travis Mortimer and the Douglas Cats making their way into the field. They'll play the Cody Cubs in our 4 o'clock game.
Here's a sharp hit towards shortstop. Rodriguez will field it, throw to third. They've got Phillips in a rundown, and Rodriguez will force Phillips out of the baseline for an out. And getting to first on the fielder's choice is Eris. So
Good.
2 outs.
Yeah, run down against Rodriguez. You're not going to win those very often. Good job by him, just holding his ground, forcing him outside of the path.
Generally, the play you make as a runner, if you can beat the ball past the shortstop, you can go. But that time, Rodriguez just made a great play and was able to throw. So the Sheridan batter steps in, and it'll be number 5. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Sorry, Ty Leach. I was looking at the wrong score sheet. Leach reached on an error on the third baseman his first time up. So Leach now with a 0-1 count. Will step in against Hedges. Chokes up on the bat a bit, does Ty Leach. Hedges in the stretch. Delivers one way outside. Throw towards second. And in safely with that steal is going to be the runner at first base. That's Ethan Eris. So he'll be at second. And now a count of 1-2 on Ty Leach. Hedges pitch. Drilled into right field. And running and making the pitch, Leif Files. Files with the big catch on the run. In right will retire the side for Sheridan. No runs across. We're tied at 5.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I'm Kendall Roberts with the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition. Whether your car is a classic car or a new one, buckle up every time. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Ernie Rodolini Field. Hey, it's Thursday afternoon, and where would I rather be than at the ballpark hanging out with my good friend Elon? Thanks for the invite, by the way.
No problem. My pleasure. It's been
having
a blast.
Yeah, we're having a good time, and Lovell now going to start their half of the third. Cash Wasner. Wasner will step in, reach base on a fielder's choice, and scored in that big-time 11-batter second inning for Lovell as they came all the way back and tied this thing up. 0-1 count on Cash Wasner. He's going to hit the ball into left field. It's going to fall foul. There for a second, I thought it was going to be a little bloop single for the catcher.
Wasmer with a good-looking swing there.
0-2 count. And it's Hamrick back out in his second inning on the mound. Hamrick, no messing around. He'll throw the curveball. It'll go outside. Ball 1.
Second day in a row that Lovell's had to play a team that basically serves as a feeder team for another double-A team.
Pitch delivered low from Hamrick.
Double-A team for Sheridan, the Troopers, were the number 1 seed in the state tournament, but were eliminated yesterday in the Double-A tournament.
Pitch goes high from Hamrick, ball 3, and now a full count on Cash Wasner. You announce that, and you're sitting in the home of the Troopers, and you kind of quiet your voice, being radio guy. There's a foul ball going right side. It'll go out of play, and Wasner's still up there with that full count. But that's disappointing end of the season for the Troopers. Maybe thought they'd go to Gillette and play.
Mm-hmm.
That played well all year together for first-year coach Austin Cowan. Here's a fly ball lifted into right, drifting into foul play, and hauling in that foul ball is the right fielder, Jack Melger. And is that right? We had the
Melger.
big reset.
Yeah.
Is he in right?
I think so, yeah.
All right, Melger with that catch. So that'll bring to the plate Rocco Rail. He'll swing at the first pitch, and it'll go foul on the first baseline.
Tried to ambush him. Give him a chance here.
So 1 out. Lovell trying to get a base run here. Pitch goes low from Hamrick. 1-1 count, 1 out. Here at Thorne-Rider Stadium. And Rail's second swing gets over the net and almost takes out a grandma down here. And it hit just behind her head.
Wow.
Strike 2.
And she's keeping that ball.
And a swinging strike 3 for Rail, 2 outs. Umpires were enjoying that. Sitting back here. The ball literally went through about a 3-foot gap in the top of this net and straight down. That would have left a mark for sure. Here's Hamrick, pitch to number 13 for Lovell. That'll be Jacob Bischoff. Bischoff walked and scored in the second. And another ball delivered from Hamrick, and he didn't like that call. Ball 1. Bischoff, part of that 5-run second inning for Lovell. And he called strike. That one got the outside part of the plate. Counts 1-2 on Bischoff. Another pitch close to the same spot, but just a bit outside. Ball 2. Now we just got a fan in the press box yelling out. Here's the pitch from Hamrick. It'll go outside again, ball 3. Hamrick started his walk off the field. Had to wait. At least one more pitch. Hamrick delivers. Hit into right field. It's going to get down. And it's going to be a long single. Bischoff going to head for second. He's in there. He's out. Nice relay by the Jets. Bischoff didn't even slow down, but then he hesitated halfway, and that hesitation probably cost him a double. But, you might as well try it. And that'll end the inning for Lovell. We're tied at 5, and it's exciting here in Sheridan.
Absolutely. That's the end of the third inning, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. We'll be right back after this on the 2023 Single A State Tournament, live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Gunnar Lamb, the first batter for the Sheridan Jets here in the 4th inning, and he'll see the first pitch delivered for ball 1 from Alex Hedges. Lamb would walk in that first inning when Sheridan jumped on Lovell for 5 runs on 4 hits. 3-0 count now on Lamb, and he'll walk on 4 pitches. That's been kind of something that's been going on throughout this game for Sheridan, getting that first guy on with 4 pitch walks.
Yeah, Hedges has kind of been able to get around some walks, but it almost feels like you're playing with fire a little bit with this Sheridan lineup with how hot they've been in this game.
Will Greer, the Sheridan batter, shortstop now after those changes. And Greer has walked and scored on a called first strike, and he also grounded out to shortstop. So an 0-1 count on Will Greer, the leadoff hitter for the Sheridan Jets. See Ben in the house, Ben Phillips, sitting over here to our right. Retired head coach of the Sheridan Troopers. 0-1 count. Here's Hedges. Fly ball lifted into right center field. Drifting back is Jackson. He'll make the catch. 1 out for the Sheridan team. So Jack Melger will step in. Melger scored in that first inning. Flew out to right in the second. And here he is in the 4th. So a lot of at-bats today for all the players, as both teams have batted around in this 5-5 ball game.
We're only in the 4th. We could see some guys get 4 or 5 chances at this thing.
Hedges in the stretch delivers ball 1. Gunnar Lamb on first base, drew a walk to get there. Hedges will step up, deliver the pitch. Ground ball right side. Nice fielding play by the second baseman. They'll get him. That's Rocco Rail with the beautiful play at second base. He had to go a long ways to get that one. 2 outs for Sheridan here in the 4th. Moving up was Gunnar Lamb to second base, but man, you gotta like the play of that young man at second for the Lovell Mustangs.
Yeah, that is exciting to see for Lovell.
Tanner Hamrick now will step in. Had an RBI single in the first, grounded to shortstop in the second. And the count goes 1-0 on Tanner Hamrick. These pitchers aren't wasting any time. It's messing up my ability to keep a good book. Here's Hamrick out into short right field. Hauled in by Rocco Rail, the second baseman, and that'll do it for Sheridan. They go 4 up, 3 down here in the 4th.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Ernie Rodolini Field here in the bottom of the 4th, and you starting to think about football season, Elon?
A little bit. I mean,
starting to get all that hype
away,
about
yeah.
the Cowboys, and you know, It's always fun to talk football before a season begins and then hope you're still talking about it in November, right?
Right.
We'll get Carlos Rodriguez stepping in here as the leadoff hitter. Has already 1 for 2 in this game, and he'll single into center field. Carlos Rodriguez get things going in the 4th for Lovell.
That is a big hit for Rodriguez. Speaking of football, though, Lovell, the two-way state champions this year.
Good football team.
Yes.
They've always been really, really good, and they've got some people in that community. They've got the one of the best shot putters in Wyoming history, Chad Lindsay, who lives in that community and takes care of the big players in that town, and the linemen and all that, the weight guys in track. Here's Cale Wright with a foul ball. Strike 1, the third baseman for Lovell. But that community always comes together in sports really well. Pitch on the way from Hamrick's going to go low and inside. It'll get past the catcher. Rodriguez is going to go into second. He thought about third for about 2 strides and then said, nah, I think we better stay here. I don't want to get yelled at by Coach Jamison. So he's at second, and we've got a 1-1 count on Cale Wright. Hamrick, fastball outside corner, called strike 2 on Wright. What about Tanner Hamrick? He doesn't waste any time. Pitch goes behind Wright and to the screen, and now Rodriguez at third base. Just a wild pitch. Wright did a pirouette, 360 there.
Could have taken out the ankles if he wasn't careful.
Stay away from the ball. Somehow didn't get hit.
Hamrick, by the way, has thrown 37 pitches.
2-2 count. Wright's going to lift it right over the top of second base for a run-scoring single. That'll bring Carlos Rodriguez home. So no outs, 1 across. Lovell has climbed the mountain, and now they lead 6-5 on that RBI single by Cale Wright. That's already Wright's 3rd single of this ball game in 3 at-bats. We're going to get a stop in the game as now pitching coach comes out for Sheridan. He'll talk things over with the Sheridan infield and Tanner Hamrick, the pitcher, as Lovell takes the lead 6-5, and they're starting to get their bats going. And after yesterday's 1-run outing, they're getting the offense that they need to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you want to keep your season alive, you've got no choice. You have to win this game for both of these teams. The winner will get the loser of our next game, Douglas and Cody, at 1 o'clock in game 1 of our triple header tomorrow on day 3.
So Cale Wright at first base after his 3rd single of this ball game, and that'll bring to the plate Alex Hedges. First pitch from Hamrick going to be fouled long to the left side, and a long strike, as they say. 0-1 count on Hedges. So Hamrick looks over toward Cale Wright at first. Wright with a modest lead. Pitch goes high, ball 1. 4th inning. Feels like we've been here for 3 hours after going through the lineup a couple times in 2 different innings by each team. Hamrick pitches high, ball 2. Now it's starting to feel a little humid, right?
Here we go.
Getting warm.
Mugginess after the moisture.
Big cut by Hedges, strike 2. That was just mano a mano, man. Challenge each other. Fastball, big cut. 2-2 count. Pitch from Hamrick on the way. It'll be a breaking pitch, lifted right to shortstop Will Greer, and he'll haul it in back behind second base for the first out. So 1 out, and Tucker Jackson now comes to the plate. Jackson, who flied out to right in the first and then got to second base in the 2nd inning. First pitch, fouled off right side, out of play. Strike one. So 0-1 count. Starting to see more blue sky back behind us to our left. We could be all blue for the first semifinal game as Jackson goes around on the pitch. Strike two. That ball's up around his eyes, just couldn't hold it back. So 0-2 count. Runner at first base. Cut. Foul ball out of play for Jackson. He stays alive. Leif Files, the right fielder, waits on deck. Hamrick comes set. Pitch on the way. We'll get a runner towards second. Head first, Cale right. He's going to be safe with the steal. So Lovell's starting to run a bit. And now a 1-2 count on Jackson.
Yes.
Pitch on the way, fouled off the catcher's arm. Didn't seem to faze him much. Count stays 1-2. One out here in the fourth. 6-5 lead for the Lovell Mustangs. Hamrick set, brings the fastball. It'll be driven towards center field over the outstretched arms of the center fielder. That's going to score at least one run. And we're going to get all the way to third with the sliding triple that time. Tucker Jackson.
Tucker Jackson with the RBI triple. That's what they've been waiting for him offensively for a minute. He pitched great yesterday. Now the bats are starting to come alive for the Mustangs.
Yeah, now Mustangs with a 2-run lead after that RBI triple. That was a valiant effort by the center fielder, but ball was about a foot over his glove.
I think that was Eris in center.
Ground ball right side. It'll get through for another single. This time Files with the RBI single. And Lovell scoring runs here in bunches. They scored 5 in the second, now 3 in the fourth.
Files helping his own pitching record out. I believe that's his second RBI of the game.
And we're going to get a pitching change for the Sheridan Jets.
We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Ernie Rodolini Field, pitch and change as Will Greer will come in from shortstop. Tanner Hamrick will finish up. He'll head toward shortstop. And so the third Sheridan Jets pitcher comes on. They'll try to slow down this Lovell offense. Lovell has scored 3 runs in this fourth inning on 4 hits.
10 hits in this game by the Lovell Mustangs. Of their runs, 3 of the 5 Or excuse me, I'm reading the wrong one. 6 of the 8 are earned. So,
well, and as we talked in keys to the game, Lovell had to get their offense going. Their pitching was on point yesterday. Other than Leif Files' little hiccup to start the game today, their pitching has been on, and so now Will Greer will step in. He'll see Beto Diaz-Rios, the first baseman for Lovell. Diaz-Rios has a single. He's 1 for 2 in this ballgame.
All 5 runs coming for Sheridan, coming in that first inning. They kind of jumped all over Leif Files, but since then, Sheridan's been able to kind of hold control of this thing.
Yeah, 8 unanswered runs by the Mustangs. So Greer will have to step in relief in the stretch with a runner at first and a big lead. And the first pitch bounces to home plate. Ball 1.
Phillips with a good stop there at catcher.
Phillips has been busy behind the dish.
Checking in on Double-A.
Called strike on Diaz-Rios.
Top of the 4th, Casper's up 4-0 over Gillette.
Casper looking to make that next step into a state championship game. Big cut for Diaz-Rios. Strike 2. It's a good game last night between Casper and Cheyenne. Pitch on the way from Greer. Goes low. Ball 2. So 2-2 count on Diaz-Rios. 1 out here in the 4th. First semifinal game coming up at 4. It'll be Cody and Douglas. Battle of Titans here in A ball. And a called 3rd strike. Fastball by Will Greer sends Diaz-Rios down on strikes for the 2nd straight time. And there's 2 outs now with runner at first base in Leif Files. Batter, Cash Wasner for Lovell. Wasner reached base on a fielder's choice and fouled out to the right fielder. First pitch is a ball. So 1-0 count. Greer comes set. He'll throw it back toward first. They call
That's
it
a balk, yeah. You can't do that. Greer just kind of like held the ball like he was going to throw it, and then he ended up throwing it. So
yeah, he hesitated, so that'll be the 2nd balk on Sheridan today. Lovell had a balk called on them earlier.
I believe it cost him a run in that first.
Greer comes set. Pitch on the way. It's going to be singled into left field. And they're going to hold out. They're going to send him home. And little bobble by the left fielder translates into a run. That balk cost Sheridan big time there as Leif Files comes around to score run number 9 for Lovell.
That is 4 runs in this inning. They had 5 in the 2nd.
So Wasner with a single. That will be 5 base hits in this 4th inning for Lovell. And Rocco Rail to the plate. Incidentally, one of those base hits was a triple, run-scoring triple by Tucker Jackson. Count goes 0-1 on Rail. Pitch on the way from Greer, inside on Rocco Rail. Rail 1 for 2 in this game, singled in the 2nd and struck out in the 3rd. 2 outs. Next pitch goes low and outside on Rocco Rail. The Sheridan pitchers have been struggling over the last couple innings. Pitch from Greer on the way. Outside corner, strike 2. (9-5) lead for Lovell. 9 unanswered runs after falling behind 5-0 in the first. Greer's pitch is going to go off the glove of Phillips. He'll run it down. And the runner at first decides to stay put. Might have got a little bit of a talking to by the first base coach. Wasner, the runner at first. Good lead. Not being currently held on base. Here's Greer. The runner will take off, and it'll be ball 4. So a walk delivered to Rocco Rail. And now runners at first and second. And gee, guess what, Elin? The 9th batter of the inning coming up for Lovell.
Here we go again, and with a 4-run lead.
Making a real big mess out of my score sheet here. Possibly. Here's Greer. First pitch delivered high, ball 1. And now the flags are hanging without moving. And you can feel it here. The summer heat is kicking in big time in Sheridan. Called strike 1 on Bischoff. Bischoff with the single the last time up. 1-1 count on Bischoff.
That's another balk.
Yep, another balk on Will Greer will move the runners to second and third, and now the coach coming out looking for an explanation. And they're going to say it was not a balk.
It's Coach Jamison wondering what's going on with that, actually.
So they back him up. Runners back to first and second. Bischoff comes set. Pitch on the way. Big cut. Strike 2. Bottom of the 4th. Just trying to get out of an inning. Here's the announcers. Greer. Pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 2.
Tell you what, if that miss, it did not miss by much. Trying to nibble on the outside, but not getting that call.
Greer steps right back up. He's the 3rd pitcher of this game for the Jets. Pitch on the way. Right down the pipe. Fouled to the screen.
He's already thrown 17, 18 pitches.
Greer back up there. Will come set. Pitch on the way. High and inside. And Bischoff had to duck his head that time. So full count, 2 outs, runner at second. And Greer, those red, white, and blue uniforms, bit frustrated. He'll come set. And timeout called by Bischoff. Lovell in the driver's seat. After falling behind 5-0 in the first. Man, fortunes change, right?
Yeah.
Never give up.
This will be 20 pitches thrown by Greer since coming in.
A lot of pitches in this inning. Greer throws towards second, throws it into center field. And everything going Lovell's way now is moving to third base. Cash Wasner. Rocco Rail stays at first base. He wasn't going anywhere. Full count, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Greer comes set. Pitch down the middle. Ball 4, and Greer thought that was strike 3, and he looks to the dugout. And boy, that was a tough one. So 10th batter now going to come to the plate, and it's going to be Carlos Rodriguez here in the 4th. Bases juiced. Rocco Rail at second. Called strike. That may have been the hardest ball Greer had thrown the whole inning. But Wasner at third, Rail at second, Bischoff at first. Pitch on the way, foul down the right field line. It's fair. It's fair. That's going to clear the bases. We're going to see a triple maybe for Rodriguez. Nope. It'll be a 2-run double for Carlos Rodriguez.
This is getting interesting now.
So Wasner will score. Rail will score. That's 6 runs across in the inning.
7, 8, 9.
Bischoff goes to third base, and now Rodriguez at second.
10 runs after 4.5. That 10th run is standing on deck right now for Lovell.
11-5 ball game. Cale Wright, he's got 3 singles. He's been all over the baseball today. 3 for 3. First pitch, ball 1, and now Greer heading toward 30 pitches in since he's come in inside this inning. And he called strike. Casper leading Gillette up in Jackson. It was 4-1 the last time we checked. Pitch on the way from Greer, called strike 2. I brought a team up here one time from Riverton, and I was in a pitching problem because we'd played conference doubleheader with Lovell the day before. Tell you about that in a minute. Greer, next pitch goes outside. I had to bring in a 13-year-old to pitch in an A game. Just so happened it was my son Baylor, and he threw 56 pitches in 1 inning on this field. It was ugly. And a call, swinging third strike for Wright. Gets Sheridan out of it, but 6 runs across in the 4th for Lovell. They lead it. It's Lovell 11, Sheridan Jets 5.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Dominic DeStefano will lead off for the Sheridan Jets here in the top of the 5th. Big inning for Lovell. They take an 11-5 lead, and Elin, and you scored 1 run, then you come back and you score 11 in 4 innings. You got to wonder, are you streaky as an offense?
Well, I mean, baseball is a streaky game to begin with, so you can't really mark that as a negative, but man, it has been a great showing for Lovell here in this one. We'll see if how Sheridan responds. That is always the big question, is how do you respond after you give up a big inning?
Hedges back on the mound, delivers strike 1 to DeStefano. We must be getting close to Cole Haven's time. He brings his portable fan inside here. That's impressive. I like it.
Thank Wyatt Barishka for that.
Next pitch from Hedges. Sheridan guy's going to say it hit me in the elbow. And home plate umpire Frisco Saunders says, no, get back in there. That didn't happen. There's Hedges' pitch. And we'll get a foul ball out of play by DeStefano. He's got 2 strikes now, along with 1 ball. Love that when a player does that, and you're an umpire, you can say, I didn't see a thing. And the pitch by Hedges, rung him up. Outside corner, breaking pitch from Hedges. 1 out.
Number 7, Blaine Phillips.
Hedges done a nice job since he came on in that first inning. Matter of fact, I don't think he's given up an earned run, has he?
I'll double check that right now. Well, he couldn't have because the all 5 came in that first against Files.
Well, he came in the first. I was just first pitch outside on Blaine Phillips. Phillips has caught an outstanding game, has had 3 pitchers, and a called strike on Phillips.
Yeah, no earned runs given up by Hedges. This is a good bounce back performance. He got roughed up a little bit against Powell in the district tournament.
Ground ball toward the right side, delivered over. Bang, bang play at first. Rocco Rail throws him out.
He bobbled it, but he stayed with it and was able to get it. Really impressed with that young second baseman for Lovell.
Heard a few oohs and ahs after that one, but Rail stayed with it. 2 outs now on the Jets. There's Triton Medry. Started the game as the DH, and he is 0 for 2 in this ball game. First pitch goes low, ball 1 from Hedges. Top of the 5th, Lovell, the home team today, even though the Jets are on their home field. They settle that by a coin flip beginning on day 2 of the state tournament, and ball 2 delivered to Medry.
Seeds really only matter on day 1.
You don't know who's going to go through. Sometimes, I've seen Cheyenne post 6 lose 3 coin flips and win a state title. So it doesn't really matter too much. Foul back to the screen by Medry. 2-1 count. Hedges pitch outside corner, and he's been painting it there all day long. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hedges sets up. No leg kick to speak of, and it'll deliver that pitch low for ball 3. He didn't want to be with us. Pitch on the way, outside, and it'll get past the catcher, and Medry will head down to first base on the walk.
Number 13.
So 2 outs, runner on. Ethan Harris to the plate, right fielder for Sheridan. Ethan has been everywhere in this game. Singled in the first, reached base in the third on a fielder's choice. Pitch from Hedges on the way, outside corner, strike 1. We're not even going to get to use that fan. Ball in the dirt by Hedges. It'll go back to the screen, and that's the second sprint by the Lovell catcher in this inning.
If you're Hedges, you're not really worrying about that runner on second. Try to finish it off at the plate here.
1-1 count for Harris. Hedges, pitch on the way. Singled up the middle by Sheridan, and the coach will hold him up. There's a good bet. He would have been thrown out at the plate, as getting it back in quick was Jackson. And now runners at the corners as Medry at third base with 2 outs. Harris at first after that single. And now Ty Leach, who's 0 for 2 in this game, reached base on an error back in the first and flew out to right field in the third.
Sheridan trying to mount a bit of a 2-out rally here.
Hedges delivers the pitch through Rocco Rail and into right field. It'll be a single. And now the throw to third is going to come in just a bit late, and sliding in safely at third is Harris, but Ty Leach with the single and the RBI. And it's now 11-6 on the scoreboard. Elan's been active on that scoreboard all day. So runners at the corners. That single just got under the outstretched arm of Rocco Rail, who went to his chest trying to knock it down, and everybody to the pitcher. They talk things over. That is the first earned run of this release performance by Hedges. And Gunnar Lamb will step to the plate. He's walked twice today and reached second once. So Alex Hedges with the pitch, paints the outside corner, called strike one. Top of the fifth, 11-6 ball game. Pitch from Hedges on the way, goes high. Ball one. So Lamb, the number 6 hitter in this inning for Sheridan. And a ground ball toward Rocco Rail. He'll throw to first. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Bang, bang again at first base, and Lamb goes down. That's the third out. 1 run across for the Jets. It's 11-6 Lovell.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe. I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family. I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pups, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Ernie Rondolini Field as Will Greer comes back out after that long inning of relief. He, I believe, was over 30 pitches in the fourth inning for the Sheridan Jets, coming on in relief of Tanner Hamrick, who came on in relief of the starter, Carter Maslowski. Maslowski left with an injury after taking a hard hit, one hopper off his right Achilles tendon. And so now the pitcher for Lovell steps in, Alex Hedges, who's just had an outstanding game. 1 for 3 at the plate today. Just good looking pitcher today, having his way for the most part against Sheridan. First pitch delivered. Not sure what it was. Strike one? Ball, thank you. I had a 50% chance. Pitch on the way from Greer. It's going to go inside for ball 2. As we're here in the bottom of the 5th. Greer in the windup. Delivers the pitch. It'll be a fly ball, and it'll be a foul ball out of play.
At Double-A, it's Casper 4, Gillette nothing in the bottom of the 5th.
All right, so Casper hoping to secure a spot in the state championship game. They would have to win twice to get a state championship, but you want to get in that first game for sure. See how things go. Anything can happen in state championship baseball. Now a 3-0 count on Hedges.
I mean, Laramie could beat Cheyenne tonight, and then it becomes a really interesting situation.
And winner, one game for the whole smear. There's ball 4, so Hedges draws the 4-pitch walk off Will Greer, and we're starting to see Greer's pitch count climb even higher, probably over 40 now.
Not quite. We're at 32. Remember, he came in just in that last inning, and they worked him pretty good, but
yeah, he was out there a long time. Here's the next batter, Tucker Jackson, the center fielder. Big cut, foul one, or strike one off the foul. So first base, Alex Hedges. Tucker Jackson, the number 4 hitter in this Lovell lineup. Last time a RBI triple, and he would score a run in that big 4th inning. Jackson, another big cut. It'll go foul right side. out of play. So 0-2 count on Tucker Jackson.
This would be a big out if you could get Jackson right here.
I wonder how Jackson's arm's feeling today. It's nice to see your pitcher play in the outfield after an outing like he had. He was bringing it all day. Here's a breaking pitch, hit into center field, goes right off the chest of the center fielder and into second. We'll give him a double as Tucker Jackson. Center fielder, I believe that's Medry in center. Ball went off his chest. That probably hurt a bit. That was a shot, and now second and third for Lovell. No outs here in the fifth. They've got a 5-run lead. And to the plate, Leif Files. And Files is going to get drilled in the back on the first pitch. So bases juiced now with Lovell Mustangs after Files takes one for the team, and now possibly another pitch and change as Coach, he's going to have to hit the ice bath after this one. He's been all over the field in this one for the Sheridan Jets.
Yeah, looks like Greer's not holding on to the ball. He's not giving it over. So I think they're just talking strategy here. This is a great opportunity for Lovell. Bases loaded, up by 5, nobody down, or one down. Nobody down.
Greer going to stay in there. Everybody pats him on the back and says, yeah, we got you, man. He's like, man, this has been a day.
You know.
Bases loaded for Lovell.
They say sports is science, but it isn't a science. For inexplicable reasons, you can just feel off, have a bad day. And I think, unfortunately, that's what we're seeing with Sheridan right now.
Greer in the windup. Diaz-Rios with the big cut. Strike one.
Rios 1 for 3 today.
Wasner waits on deck. Greer fouled to the screen by Diaz-Rios. Strike 2. If he's able to get that swing in the zone, he's had good contact, the big man. 0-2 count from Greer. Right down the middle.
Oh, beautiful.
Strike 3.
Beautiful pitch from Greer.
Didn't mess around a bit. So Cash Wasner to the plate. The catcher. And the fly ball lifted into left field. It's drifting all the way to the edge of the warning track. That'll score a run on the sacrifice fly. Coming home as Hedges. And so he does his job.
Number 34,
Cash Wasner, the quarterback, the catcher with the sac fly RBI. 2 outs for Lovell. Runners first and second, and they'll pick towards second. Back safely is Jackson. Jackson at second, Leif Files at first, and Rocco Rail, the batter. Bat looks as big as he is. Here's Jackson. He'll take off to third. Shot down there. He's in safely. They pull off the double steal as Jackson goes to third. And on to second is Files.
Couldn't do it much better than that. Great job by Lovell executing that. They're getting aggressive here.
Cut for Rail. It'll go left side. Greer fields it, throws to first, retires the side. So no run score there, but one across. It's 12-6 heading to the bottom of the fifth.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Sheridan Jets pitcher Will Greer will walk to the plate. He's the leadoff hitter in my book. And he leads off here in the top of the 6th, and I misspoke as we signed off. We're in the 6th. Hedges still on the mound for Lovell, and Greer's first swing goes out of play, strike 1.
Looking at Alex Hedges right now, his pitch count is in 63 now after that foul. Actually pretty good considering he came in the first inning here.
Yeah, I think he came in with 1 out in the first. And Hedges has been outstanding. I mean, if you're going to give an MVP so far in this game, it's got to be Alex Hedges, just doing a great job in relief. Second pitch fouled to the screen by Will Greer. So 0-2 count. Sheridan trailing by 6 here in the top of the 6th. Down to their final 6 outs. Need a rally here a little bit. Big rally needed. There's Hedges. No leg kick. He'll bring it high.
You need to make Hedges work, and that's a good layoff there by Greer. You need to tick that pitch count up. I think you're at that point where you're not going to get Hedges out of this game, so you've got to just make him work.
Pitch on the way just off the corner. Hedges all smiles there. Ball 2.
I think you saw what I saw. If it missed, it was not a bad miss at all.
Hedges gets the go around on Greer, and yes, umpire says you went. Strike 3.
Up next, number 33, Jack Melger.
So 1 out, and that'll bring Jack Melger to the plate. Greer, frustrated, walks off slowly. Here's a swing right side by Melger. It'll go foul. Strike 1.
Well, it's a must-win game. Win this, you're playing the loser of our next game at 1 o'clock tomorrow. That next game, by the way, is Douglas and Cody.
Hedges pitch outside on Melger, ball 1.
Win this, and you're playing the loser of that game. Lose this, and your season comes to an end here in Sheridan this afternoon.
Melger 0 for 2 today. Flew out to right, grounded to second, so you want to be looking for him to hit it on that right side. Counts 2-1. Hedges. Hit delivered up the middle on the shortstop side. So single for Melger here in the top of the 6th with 1 out.
That was a great piece of hitting there by Melger. Needed a hit. He was 0 for 3. Just turn that pitch against itself. You don't need to do too much. You guys need base runners right now if you're Sheridan. You're not going to hit a 6-run homer, so try to load those bases as much as you can.
Tanner Hamrick, 1 for 3 with an RBI. He steps in. First pitch from Hedges is outside, ball 1. I had Melger with a sacrifice in that first inning. 0 for 2, but now he's 1 for 3. Don't know what they were looking at with Game Changer. It's all right. Then I missed the pitch because I was talking about it.
2 balls, no strikes.
All right. 2 balls, no strikes on Tanner Hamrick. Pitch goes inside, 3-0. Hamrick, part of that big explosion early for Sheridan when they jumped on Lovell for 5 runs in the top of the first. Quiet for the most part ever since. Called strike 1 on Hamrick.
Yeah, that 3-0 count, again, we've talked about it all season, really, if you've listened to the broadcast. But that 3-0 count, not as deadly as a 3-1 count, because all you have to do is zoom one in. It's almost like a free pitch for Hedges to get back into this thing.
Hedges off the back of the rubber, resets. Pretty good lead over there at first for Melzer. Now a single going to be delivered into center field. Picked up by Jackson. He'll drop it, and Hamrick going to leg out the double.
Wow. They needed something, and they got it there. Great piece of hitting there by Hamrick.
First-time batters have really gotten on Hedges in this game, and that's going to prompt a visit by Santa.
That's 75 pitches, too, for Hedges, so we'll see. I mean, at this point, you might as well stick with him to save your arm.
I think you just about have to, just like you said. Back-to-back hits for Sheridan, a single by Melzer and a double by Tanner Hamrick.
I mean, quite frankly, you're at the point where you'll trade every out for a run, and you still win this game if you're Lovell, up by 6, and you're 6 outs away from advancing. So I think you just went out there and said, hey, we'll trade outs for runs the rest of this game.
By the way, when I said Santa, I meant the spectacled Mike Jamison with the full beard. Now we've got Dominic DeStefano to the plate, and he'll ground left side. It'll go foul by inches. Strike 1 on DeStefano. Fano with that RBI double in the first. Since then, he grounded to third and struck out. Runners second and third for Sheridan. DeStefano will lift a high fly. That could score the run from third. It'll be hauled in by Bischoff. And coming home on the sacrifice fly will be Jack Melzer. So RBI on the sac fly for DeStefano, his second of the game. And then we'll get Sheridan going to third safely. They scored 2 on that? Just 1. Sacrifice fly. And then taken off to third was Tanner Hamrick.
Yep.
So 2 outs for Sheridan here in the 6th. And now we'll see Blaine Phillips. I was looking down. I did not see what happened, but Hamrick must have seen a gap and taken off to third.
Well, he was taken off. He tagged up at the same time, so he was there and just kind of flew into third. Umpire almost gave a dirty look over here to the PA with the music.
Here's Phillips. Hedges will deliver strike 1 on a foul ball back to the screen by Phillips.
Well, Osmer thought he had a play on that. His mask was off quicker than anything.
Phillips back up there. Hedges with the pitch. It'll go outside, ball 1. Hedges starting to look a little tired out there. He's moving slower, more deliberate. 1-1 count to Blaine Phillips. Here's a ground ball. Fielded nicely by Hedges for the third out. And that'll do it. 1 run across for Sheridan. It's 12-7 Lovell as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Elon Olaf, Cody Beers here at Ernie Rodinelli Field in Sheridan, and we've seen some good baseball games.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw one extra innings games. We saw a walk-off. We saw a pitcher's duel. She's got the bingo card. It's almost full.
This one with 19 runs ties the Green River game yesterday.
Oh, yeah, the Green River Douglas.
19 runs in that game. But we've had pitchers' duels. We've had these back-and-forth affairs. We've had rallies. We've had big innings. Just about everything out here. Had 6-7 balks called. It's state tournament time.
We've seen everything but the dreaded 10-5.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet. No 10-run rule games here at the 8 tournament. Casper leading Gillette up in Jackson. Get a update on that, but the Oilers playing well today. They're now up 7-0 on the Rough Riders. Looks like Casper may be moving on to that. For their sake, they'd like to play 2 state championship games. We get Rocco Rail to the plate, and that is not Rocco Rail.
No, that's number 13. That's next on your batting order.
I apologize. That's Jacob Bischoff.
Yeah, Rail, I think, grounded out.
Did he?
Let me double check.
I don't think he batted. Bischoff.
Rail grounds out to pitcher Greer.
Oh, okay.
So
to end the inning. Yep. That would have been the 3rd. So sorry about that. There's a pitch from Greer to Bischoff. It'll go for a ball. Count goes 2-1. Will Greer back out there. Now in his 3rd inning of work. Pitch on the way. Going to be fouled right side. It'll go out of play. And now it'll be a 2-2 count.
You look at the box score, 6 runs for Lovell in the bottom of the 4th. That pretty much told the story there, because they were down 5-0, and they've scored pretty much in every even-numbered inning. 5 in the 2nd, 6 in the 4th. That's when they took the lead.
Jameson told me this earlier this season. He said, our guys are up and down a lot, but they've been up throughout this whole tournament. They just haven't hit like they have in this game. Yesterday, they just struggled to hit the ball. Lost 2-1. Count goes full now on Jacob Bischoff. Pitch from Greer on the way. Nice cutter. Little breaking pitch from Greer, and he gets Bischoff on the strikeout. So 1 out, back to the top of the order for Lovell, Carlos Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a double, pair of singles, 3 RBIs in the game. He's been outstanding at the plate. Here's Greer. Pitch on the way, and that time he drills Rodriguez in the back. So hit by pitch. And Rodriguez on base again. He's been on 4 of 5 trips. That's what you want out of your leadoff guy, possibly your fastest player. And Cale Wright steps in, 3 for 4 with 3 singles and 2 RBI. Greer in the stretch. Outside corner called strike 1. 1 out here in the 6th. Greer looking at first. Good leadoff by Carlos Rodriguez. Leaning back toward first. He will not go. And then we'll get a timeout called by Cale Wright. Rodriguez doing his job, drawing the attention of Sheridan pitcher Will Greer. Right? Man, he is hugging the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Greer comes set. Pitch on the way, low. Ball 2.
Immediately signals to.
Actually, ball 2. So 2-1 count.
I got it
1
wrong
and 1
on the scoreboard. That's on me.
Apologize. Kale Wright, he's off. And it's going to be a hit toward the hole. Rodriguez will make it. Play is going to go 4-3, and they'll get Kale Wright at first base to the second baseman in a nice play as he was watching Rodriguez to see if he was going to take off toward third, but he did not, and we've got 2 outs. Alex Hedges, the pitcher, steps in. Hedges has been very good all day. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. Greer is set, spending a long time looking at Rodriguez. Ground ball left side. It'll be under the glove of the third baseman. Rodriguez, he'll walk home. It was closer than I thought.
Yeah, that was actually a great throw by Lamb in left.
It was. It one bounced it to Phillips, and Rodriguez's speed got him there. So an error.
If that's your number 7, number 8, number 9 guy, I'm not sure he makes it, but Rodriguez uses his speed. You saw him hustling coming wide on that turn.
I thought it would be easy, and now Jackson will knock it through the hole, and stopping at third is going to be Hedges.
It's a 500 day for Tucker Jackson now.
Yeah, Tucker Jackson now just a home run away from the cycle. He's in his last 3 at bats, Elon, triple, double, and single. First and third situation for Lovell as Leif Files steps in. First and third situation, Phillips steps out, gives the signs to his infield. You can think that Jackson probably take off early in this count.
2 down, yeah.
Comes set. Pitch delivered low, ball 1.
Oh, here's that wind.
Yeah, nice breeze blowing all of a sudden again. Went from 0 to 25 in a second. Here's Greer taking off. Single into right field for Files. That'll be an RBI. Jamison gonna hold up his runner at third. And another RBI for Jackson.
That was an impressive piece of hitting
Files
there for Files. Going opposite field, just slapping it into right.
So 2 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th, and back to a first and third situation as this middle of the lineup for Lovell really catching fire in this game. And that'll bring Beta Diaz-Rios to the bag. He'll take ball 1.
It's also the de facto winning run for the Mustangs as well.
Runners first and third. Big cut for Diaz-Rios. Strike 1. 2 outs, 2 across here in the 6th. Will Greer, I told him, you're going to finish this no matter how much you don't want to or want to.
58
and
pitches
now,
thrown by Greer, sorry.
Not sure what happened there, but the catcher is going over toward the dugout. Maybe a drink of water needed?
Bloody nose, drink of water, could be anything.
Coach going down to see what's going on with the catcher. Asked for time and then sprinted into the dugout. 2 outs, 1-1 count. Lovell leading this one 14-7. They've hit both of their extra points in this one. Got a break now as the home plate umpire is in the dugout.
Something
hinky went on there. Did he lose a contact lens maybe? Here he comes back out. Not sure what happened, but we're going to play baseball. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Beta Diaz-Rios, runners first and third. It's Tanner Jackson at third base. Leif Files at first. Pitch on the way from Greer. Big cut. Strike 2 on Rios.
2 down, trying to get out of this inning, give them a chance in the top of the 7th.
1-2 count. Greer wants to end it. breaking pitch goes high on Rios, and Greer can't believe it. Wasner waits on deck, the Lovell catcher.
That's 60 pitches for Greer.
2-2 count, 2 outs. Greer's pitch on the way. Big cut, strike 3. And that'll end it. But Lovell puts 2 more runs on the board. It's 14-7. We'll be back with the 7th.
You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Thorne-Rider Stadium here in Sheridan. We're ready for the top of the 7th as Sheridan trails Lovell 14-7, so get your rally caps on, Jets fans.
You're going to need a big rally, 7 runs. The biggest rally inning we saw was 6, but that's by Lovell.
Alex Hedges is going to come back out. If he finishes this up, it'll be 6 2/3 innings of relief after he came in early in this game with 1 out in the first.
Yeah, so far he's 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 4 walks to 2 strikeouts.
Called strike on Triton Medry of Sheridan. Medry, the number 6 hitter in this lineup. Pitch goes to the screen, the wild pitch, ball 1.
So with that 6, 7, 8 group up, you need really all these guys to get on base to try to set the stage for that top of the order.
Hedges, fastball goes high, ball 2. This game has helped us to maybe get back on schedule. Ball fouled out of play, evens the count, 2-2 on Triton Medry. Edge is ready. And a breaking pitch goes outside, ball 3. Just missed that outside corner. Hedges in there, outside, so ball 4. Medry draws his 2nd straight walk.
Well, that's how you need to get it done if you're Sheridan. You need base runners right now, down by 7.
Ethan Harris, 2 for 3 in the ball game, will step in. He has not scored, but he's been on third base twice. Hedges in the stretch. First pitch outside, ball 1.
For Hedges, he's given up 5 walks. Usually that's kind of the kiss of death for a pitcher, but he has been very effective everywhere else.
Second pitch goes high, ball 2. Yeah, he spread them around pretty well, not giving up multiple walks per inning. And really, since the first inning, Sheridan's bats have been relatively quiet. Next pitch high, ball 3. So 3-0 count on Ethan Harris.
That's pitch number 90. And it'd be big for Coach Jamison if you could finish this game with him.
Ball 4. It'll be a 4-pitch walk. So back-to-back walks by Hedges. Got a 14-7 lead, but I think they're going to say enough's enough. Let's finish this up.
Hedges has done a great job in relief.
I think he wants off the mound. He takes the ball out of his glove and hands it to Jamison.
He's holding the ball, talking to the infield. It's almost as if saying, who wants to pitch? I just need 3 outs.
Got the assistant coach for Lovell wearing a red warm-up. We're going to get Carlos Rodriguez coming in from shortstop.
Hedges gets a nice round of applause from the Lovell faithful, doing a great job. I mean, it could have been very easy for this thing to get out of hand for Lovell when you're down 5-0 after giving up 5 runs in the first, and then you come back and get them all in the second. Hedges in line for the win right now.
5 1/3 innings of work, and I probably hexed him when I said if he finishes this up, it would be 6 1/3. But actually, it would have been 6 2/3 if he could have finished it up. But Carlos Rodriguez, fun to watch him throw, man. He's all business, throws hard, plays with passion. As he finishes his warm-up throws, runners at first and second, no outs. We're going to get Ty Leach to the plate. He had a run-scoring single in the 5th, which is it was the 6th run of the game for Sheridan. They would score 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and those 5 in the top of the 1st. So stepping in is Leach.
Carlos Rodriguez, I believe, got the win in the district 3rd place game for Lovell a week ago.
Probably be your starting pitcher tomorrow.
If you can get out of this quickly.
First pitch from Rodriguez delivered outside, ball 1. And in Little League, you tell your catcher, move over a little bit. Move your glove over. Probably not in Legion. Here's Rodriguez, pitch inside now, ball 2. The called strikes it's been a while since we've had one from the gray-shirted umpire down there. Next pitch outside, ball 3.
Red light coming up for Leach. Chance for Rodriguez to just kind of put one in there, just groove it in there.
Got to get base runners if you're Sheridan. Pitch from Rodriguez, outside, ball 4. So 3 straight walks by Lovell pitchers. And the bases are loaded as we get left fielder Gunnar Lamb, and boy, his name fits him. He almost gunned out Rodriguez at home an inning ago, and I said, oh, he's just going to saunter in, and here comes the ball. Called strike 1 on Lamb. Lamb had fielded a ball about 30 feet behind third base and delivered a strike, and swinging foul ball to the screen, strike 2 on Lamb.
So it's a little bit of a risk because if Rodriguez has a long inning, you won't be able to use him tomorrow.
Strike 3 on Lamb, so 3 pitches and 1 out here in the 7th. And now Will Greer will step to the plate. I guarantee you he will not be allowed to cross a pitching threshold. They're hoping for a quick 3 outs.
Well, now with bases loaded, he can come from the windup, so it's a little bit of a double-edged sword for Sheridan. Yeah, you have bases loaded, but Rodriguez has fired 4 straight strikes now from the windup.
Yeah, 0-1 count on Greer. 8 pitches into his relief appearance as Carlos Rodriguez. Greer, ball outside. Pitch number 9 from Rodriguez. Will Greer in this game has not hit the ball. He's 0 for 3, and he delivers a hit down the right field line, foul ball. He got all that one.
Yeah, he
Will
did.
Greer. Count 1-2 on Greer.
Impressive thing, he hit that into the wind too.
Yeah. We're feeling it up here. Rodriguez. Breaking pitch called strike 3. And that was a thing of beauty from Carlos Rodriguez. 2 outs. That one started about the shoulder and fell right in at the waistline. And 2 outs. Jack Melzer to the plate. He singled the last time and scored in the 6th. Called strike 1 from Rodriguez. He's got it going now.
Yep, that's 11 pitches now. back-to-back strikeouts.
Bases loaded with Sheridan Jets. Down to their final out. Second pitch on the way. Outside corner. Called strike 2. So final strike now for Melger. Could be the final pitch of the year against Sheridan. Here's the pitch from Rodriguez. It'll go outside and get to the screen. The Jets are going to score on that pass ball. As coming home is Medry with the 8th run of the game for Sheridan. No harm, no foul if you're Lovell. Just need a strike here or an out to end this one.
Top of the 7th, Casper leads Gillette 7-0.
1-2 count. Pitch on the way, low to Melger.
Casper batting, nobody down, bases loaded.
There's a hit into right. It's going to be caught. And a win for the Lovell Mustangs here at the Class A state tournament. And the Lovell Mustangs will win it 14-8. Sorry about that.
Leif Files saves his record, getting the catch to end the game. Also doing a great job on offense, and Lovell is through to day 3.
So Lovell with the big offensive performance, scored a run yesterday, come back today with a 14-run performance. They win it 14-8, and they will play tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I believe.
I believe so, yeah. They'll play the loser of our next game, the Douglas-Cody game. Time for a post-game show. Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's in Evanston, Rock Springs, Gillette, and right here in Sheridan. And man, what a game this was, Cody. 5 runs by Sheridan in the first. Lovell follows up with 5 in the bottom of the second, 6 in the fourth. Would outscore Lovell 9-3 the rest of the way. Carlos Rodriguez collects 3 hits in 4 at-bats. For the win, it will go to Alex Hedges. He allows 4 hits and 3 runs. 2 of them earned over 5 1/3 innings pitched, striking out 2 and walking 6. Hamrick unfortunately takes the loss for Sheridan. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, Jimmy John's in Evanston, Rock Springs, and in Gillette, and right here in Sheridan. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family in Evanston, Wyoming. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And man, that play of the game, I think we've got to go with Leif Files in the second inning, who got them going. He gave up the 5 runs. Files gets it going and helps the Lovell Mustangs erase that 5-0 deficit.
Yeah, Leif shook off that shaky start, comes back, has a solid game today, and Leif with that big play helps Lovell get the offense going. And hey, Mustangs are playing on day 3 at state.
On to the Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And you've got a few things you can go with. You can go with Alex Hedges, his great performance in relief. But I think we're going to go with Carlos Rodriguez, 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs, no strikeouts, no walks. He also goes an inning with 2 strikeouts in relief as well.
Tucker Jackson was big too. He was 3 for 4, but Carlos Rodriguez was really the energy that got them going after they fell behind 5-0. So congratulations to the young man who will probably pitch tomorrow for Lovell.
I would imagine so. His pitch count was fairly low. He only threw 16 pitches. So yeah, he'll be probably your starter tomorrow against the loser of the next game, which is Douglas versus Cody. Lovell will play that matchup at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then, everything is set. The 4 o'clock matchup, we know it'll be Torrington versus the loser of Casper and Powell. That Casper and Powell game, the nightcap, taking place at 7 o'clock. We'll start at 6:45 tonight. We're going to give Coach Mike Jamieson a little bit of time to come up here and see if we can get a post-game conference with him. But, man, go down 5-0 in a baseball game. Usually that spells disaster, but the Lovell Mustangs definitely took care of business today. winning this one by 6. So not only do they get the 5 back, they end up making it happen for the Mustangs. As we are awaiting the arrival of Coach Mike Jameson of the Lovell Mustangs. Other joins Torrington as the other winners of the elimination games here on day 2 of the 2023 Single A State Tournament. And man, Cody Beers, this has been a fun day so far. We saw a extra innings win for Torrington. We've also now have seen a come from behind big erasing of a deficit for Lovell.
Yeah, Lovell's come from behind win today was it the biggest comeback we've seen in this tournament so far? I mean, you get down like that, you know, of course this is a cliche. It can go one of 2 ways.
Yeah.
But for Lovell, they just stuck their heads down and kept playing baseball and got their bats going, and maybe that's it. You know, they needed some sort of catalyst to get them going, and you know, you fall behind, you're going to have to dig yourself out of a hole if you want to win it.
Don't look now, but the same thing might be happening in Jackson. 1 out, runners on first and second, bottom of the 7th, and Gillette has brought in 3. They trail Casper 7-3 as we welcome into the Union broadcast booth for our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming Coach's post-game show, Mr. Mike Jameson. And Coach Jameson, how about that? You guys give up 5 in the first. Then you have Alex Hedges come in, largely keep them quiet. And then you guys are just able to kind of cruise and really get the bats going. How big was that for you guys, considering you guys were only able to scratch across 1 run yesterday?
Yeah, that's kind of been the biggest thing for us this tournament, and kind of the second half of the year is our offensive production. Going down in a 5-0 hole for us could have been, the end of it, and I was just proud of those boys for, kind of responding right away and getting those 5 runs back. And Alex, came in a tough situation and really stepped up for us.
Talk about Leif Files. I mean, he didn't have his best day on the mound, but in the second inning, he was a huge catalyst as part of your guys' comeback.
Yeah, that's, he's been one of our dudes on the mound all year long, and, today, just didn't have it, and it was good to see Alex come in and pick him up. But he found lots of other ways to contribute, some big hits, up and down the lineup for us. And, he did a good job, like you said, with a big hit there and stepping up in other ways.
Cody Beersman wants me to ask this question. What's the story with the beard, Coach? Is it like season-long playoff beard type thing?
It is, yeah. So the last couple of years, I just started growing it out and said I wasn't going to cut it till the season ended. And so that's where we're at. And, of course, it's perfect weather for it, where it's been so hot lately. It's just wonderful. So.
Well, the beard lives another day. I got to ask you one more question. Rocco Rail, your young second baseman, he has been a really just standout breakout player of this tournament. How old is he?
He's just 14. He's a guy that played primarily a lot of time with our C guys, and he was kind of one of their main guys. Defensively, he's got a great glove, and we were able to kind of shift around. And typically Cal's been there at second for us, but we felt like defensively putting him at second and moving Cal over to third with some of our pitchers and different things gave us our best defense. And I thought he had a heck of a day defensively and all week so far, making all the routine plays, and they turned that double play yesterday. And so great experience for the kid, and he's played well.
That's Coach Mike Jameson, manager of the Lovell Mustangs, into day 3 of the state tournament. Coach, thank you so much. Congratulations. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, we just appreciate you guys and all the coverage you guys have given us, and we're excited to be down here and live to fight another day.
Well, that's going to do it for coverage of Game 2 of Day 2. The Lovell Mustangs victorious will play tomorrow at 1 p.m. against the loser of our next game, Cody and Douglas. Big thank you to Coach for coming up. Big thank you to my broadcast partner, Mr. Cody Beers. I'm Elon Off saying we'll see you guys at 3:45 for the pregame for our first winner's bracket semifinal between Cody and Douglas. Thank you guys so much, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.